Ramaphosa slams MPs. Over poor SONA debate. President Cyril Ramaphosa has expressed deep disappointment over the quality of debate demonstrated by members of parliament, MPs, during discussions on his State of the Nation address, SONA. Over the past 2 days, MPs have been dissecting the president's speech, delivered last Thursday. However, in his response, Ramaphosa did not hold back, making it clear that while he encourages robust discussion, many MPs failed to rise above party politics to engage in meaningful and solution-driven dialogue. Ramaphosa calls for constructive engagement. When we debate the SONA, yes, we must be critical as members of this august body that represents our people, but also bring forward good suggestions and proposals that will be able to take our mission forward, said Ramaphosa at the beginning of his reply. He criticized MPs for rigidly adhering to their party ideologies, stating that such behavior is detrimental to constructive nation-building efforts. He accused some MPs of focusing solely on partisan rhetoric rather than contributing valuable insights that could drive the country forward. Some speakers held firm to the denialism and distortions demanded by their party positions. This debate illustrated the dangers of retreating to corners, isolating ourselves in ideological, cultural, racial, and linguistic enclaves, and hardly ever engaging beyond our immediate circles, he said. Ramaphosa warned that such an approach hinders South Africa's progress, emphasizing that national unity and collaboration should be prioritized over divisive party politics. National dialogue. A platform for change. The president reiterated that the upcoming national dialogue will be a crucial platform for South Africans from all walks of life to engage in open discussions about pressing challenges facing the country. He urged political leaders to take this opportunity seriously and contribute meaningfully. This is what makes our forthcoming national dialogue so important. South Africans, informed by their different lived experiences, can discuss the many challenges facing our nation and develop common solutions. And this is what I would have wanted to see coming out of this debate, he emphasized. Ramaphosa also took the opportunity to highlight the progress made by the ANC government over the past 3 decades. Despite the criticism from opposition parties, he insisted that the strides taken by the ruling party should not be overlooked. ANC's achievements and response to critics. It is encouraging that a great many of the contributions in the debate also appreciated the great progress that we have made as a country over the past 30 years, said Ramaphosa. He took a swipe at those who claim that South Africa has made no progress, stating, "Those who are tempted to claim that no progress has been made know down deep in their hearts that they are talking to the wind." The president further emphasized that South Africa's progress belongs to all its people, not individuals or political factions. Even the great Nelson Mandela never for 1 minute claimed that he had freed the people of South Africa. And even as people might have tried to vilify him, he always said we did it together as the people of South Africa. And that is what we should do. Hloof's praise for Zuma sparks. Heated exchanges. One of the most controversial moments in the debate came from the MK party's parliamentary leader, John Hloof. In a dramatic speech, Hloof lauded former President Jacob Zuma, who now leads the newly formed MK party, claiming Zuma was the most successful president in South Africa's history. He dismissed the widely accepted notion of Zuma's 9 wasted years, asserting instead that Zuma ensured significant service delivery, particularly for black communities. These comments sparked immediate backlash from ANC MPs, who rejected Hloof's claims outright. Some dismissed his speech as weak and lacking substance. "The less said about his speech, the better," remarked an ANC MP, underlining the ruling party's disapproval of Hloof's defense of Zuma's presidency. Ramaphosa calls for unity moving forward. Despite the heated exchanges and lackluster debate, Ramaphosa maintained that the only way forward for South Africa is through unity and constructive engagement. He urged MPs to move beyond political grandstanding and work together towards real solutions that address the country's socio-economic challenges. We cannot afford to remain trapped in political posturing while our people demand real action and tangible change. This country needs leaders who are willing to put aside their differences and engage in meaningful dialogue that leads to solutions, he concluded. Stay tuned to Unfiltered SA for more updates, exclusive interviews, and in-depth analysis on South African politics. Let's listen to what the president have to say on the following video.
This beautiful country are bound together by our history and our present, and we want the same thing for all the people of this country. We have toiled long and hard to build a nation united in its diversity. We are firmly committed to the fundamental principle that South Africa belongs to all who live in it. We are firmly committed to a society that is non-racial and non-sexist. We want to live together in peace, harmony, and equality. We do want to see our country succeed and growing. We must not allow others to define us, but more importantly, to divide us. At a time like this, we need to stand united as a nation, particularly now when we are facing a harsh global wind. This is not the time for any of us to rush off to foreign lands to lay complaints about issues that we ourselves can solve here in this country. We need South African solutions for South African problems. While there are many diverse and different voices in our country, we must strive to convey a common message. We must say to our people and to the world that we are committed to work together to build a society in which all South Africans are free and equal, to build a nation that works for all. And together we should be better at being weavers. We should be better at being builders, to build a nation working along each other. That is what the program of the Government of National Unity is all about. And we